the ground. We said, it's ours. We didn't know what it was. We lacked Sophia. Insight into reality. We lack the synthesis. Are you catching this? To analyze and understand practically what this thing was, so we could use it for our benefits. We lack the comprehension. But they came and they said, you got crude oil. The whole world needs it. We had liquefied natural gas. We knew nothing about it. And now again they're telling us, hey, you got a lot of it. The world needs it. And we say, really? We can sell it to you. And we have to even ask them, how much do you think it's worth? And whatever they tell us is what we're going to sell it. We don't know what it is. Lack of Sophia. Why are men poor? It's not because of the job they did or what they learned in school. It's a lack of wisdom. That's why David said to his son, he said, wisdom is the principal thing. He said, therefore, get wisdom. Get a hold of wisdom. He said, it is the principal thing. A man takes his son and says, you must study medicine. You must be a lawyer. And then his son grows up to be a lawyer. And both daddy and son are broke. And they can't understand it. They think it's in a good job. Hey, I want you to study this course because you always have a job. Training your kid to be poor. Can't you learn lessons from yourself and from those around you? Can't you find out by the time they got to 60 and 65, they became poor? Don't you understand? You are training your son and your daughter how to have retirement benefit from the government. Are you all right? Don't you understand what's happening in the whole world? There's no such thing as retirement. Don't you understand? Do you need to pay somebody to tell you this? All over the world, there's review of retirement. Retirement planning is being changed. They're reviewing everything. Why? Because the government don't want to pay nobody nothing. Now they're telling people all over the world, contribute for your retirement. You know why? Because they don't want to give you anything. And when you contribute for it, they take that money and use it for the things they want to do, and then they say, we'll keep it until you need it. When are you going to need it? 60 years or 65, maybe 70, who knows? So we'll give it to you when you need it. You don't understand because you lack Sophia. It's not a government issue. It's a people thing. There's no government in the world that was established to help the people, to make them rich. No, governments are established to organize society. And so they organize society. But if you think government is going to make you rich, you are feeble. Are you still there? I want you to get a, you take this course, you study. They say, I want to study zoology. Zoology? Are you going to the zoo? No. I want you to study international law. You always have a job. Training your kid to be poor. Because you haven't learned anything about your own life and the lives of those around you. What do you lack? Sophia. No revelation. No light. He can't see the future. He can't see reality. Yet Jesus said, I am reality. He said, I am the way, the way, the way. And many have lost their way. Look at them on the streets of life, dragging down the incline, the failures of the world. And they're getting too many, and the world is getting concerned about them. And they're thinking, what are we going to do about the world's poor? And most of them are concentrated in Africa. Why? Because Africans haven't opened their mind for Sophia. Liberia, Sierra Leone, they got diamonds. They walk on diamonds. They don't know what it is. And then somebody got up and said, you know what we're going to do? They said they want democracy. We'll show them what it is to be democracy. So what? They began to cut their hands and their limbs, inflicting punishment, inflicting pain on their own people. Men, women, granddads and grandmoms at all, cut their limbs. Now, whole communities with one hand and one leg. Somebody who had lost his mind. Somebody crazy. Somebody who was mad. Woke up one day and brought that idea from Satan. The lack of wisdom. Lack of wisdom makes beasts out of men. Lack of wisdom. Big shame. You have Sophia. See, Christ has been made unto us Sophia from God. That's the wisdom of God. And we have that wisdom. Can you say amen? Yeah. Every child of God has that wisdom. No one who's born again will ever do such a thing. Cut the hands and the limbs of people, cut them, and inflict that kind of punishment. No. A born-again person will never think that way. Why? He got the wisdom of God. He got the wisdom of God. Jesus Christ was the expression of the wisdom of God. He said, I am come. Oh, hallelujah. You know, sometimes I read the words of Jesus and tears come down my eyes. This is one of those beautiful statements from Jesus. He said, I am come, a light into the world, so that those who walk in darkness should not continue in their darkness. In other words, I am come, a light into the world, so that men may walk in wisdom. Because wisdom is light. They will cease to walk in darkness. Darkness is a lack of understanding, a lack of understanding, a lack of wisdom, lack of insight. He doesn't know what it is. He holds the thing. He doesn't know what that thing can do for him. He is in the dark as far as that thing is concerned. He doesn't know the worth of it. Jesus said, I am come a light into the world, so that men will walk in the light of wisdom. They will stop functioning in the dark. You understand what I'm talking about? You take this thing, you don't know how it was made. You are in the dark as far as it is concerned. You look at physics, you see all the formula. You look at chemistry, you see all the formula. You don't understand the figures. You are in the dark. He said, I am come that men may walk in the light, that they may have wisdom, revelation. I said, when Christ comes into your heart, things begin to change in your life. Things begin to change in your life. Hallelujah. Things begin to change. Now you have an understanding mind. That is sunesis. You now have an understanding mind. Things begin to clear up for you. clear up for you. You're no longer in the dark. Tell somebody, I'm so glad you're here. Because you're getting wiser right now. So we talked about different kinds of wisdom, 3 kinds. One is what? Sophia. The second one is what? Sunesis. And I said Sophia is insight into reality. Seeing beyond your nose. Okay?